Taking a look at our hip flexors, this is another area similar to our hamstrings that a lot of people often complain about tightness in the hip flexors, when in reality it's more of a weakness that needs to be strengthened to improve hip movement and stabilization, and to release that feeling of tightness. It's not coming from needing to stretch, it's coming from needing to strengthen. But what I like to do when I start working with the hip flexors is I like to take a ball and place it in that hip crease and just simply breathe on the ball and really start to open up that area. So lying down on the floor, placing it in the hip crease, and just like anything else that we've been doing, you want to move around and find those spots that feel a little bit crunchier, a little bit tougher to bear some of that pain and that weight onto the ball. And while you're there, just hang out and just breathe. Breathing, you'll feel yourself kind of relax more onto that ball. You might feel a little bit tougher, but just breathe through that. And really let yourself just give into gravity and just fall, the weight of your body just fall onto that ball and work through those points. And then sometimes I like to flex the knee, just see if everything's moving and gliding over top of the ball. If anything gets stuck, and kind of spend a little bit more time in that area. And back. Remember, you're never forcing the heel to the butt, right? We don't want to jerk it and, force it into that position. This is a slow, gradual, really feel the musculature of the body wrapping over top of that ball as it's working. And then after I've kind of worked on getting that muscle to kind of open up a little bit, then I like to do a little bit of strength and stabilization. So one thing that I love is taking a foam roller. From here, our goal is to keep our hips as still as possible, and then we're simply sliding back with the roller and then pulling it right back into that neutral position of the hip. Sliding it back and then bringing it back in. Really think about drawing the foam roller back in through the hip flexor.